I think one of the things that makes sexual rejection so difficult and unbearable in a relationship is because when a person rejects sex with their partner, it rarely has to do with their partner. It's more about them. Their energy is low, or their stress is high, or they're feeling in a bad mood, or they're just overwhelmed. Their job isn't going well, and they're punishing themselves with negative thoughts, negative talk, whatever. But what their partner feels is completely different. So when they come to therapy, the partner who's been rejected carries a huge burden because their partner wasn't able to tell them what the situation was, why they rejected sex. It becomes a habitual thing. When they're tired or overwhelmed, they just reject the other person. And the other person takes it on as something wrong with them. So I want to make this video about what your partner feels when you reject sex. And rather than you listening to this saying, well, I don't mean any of those things, I want to encourage you that there is a way to say no to sex that is better for your partner. It helps enlighten them why you don't have sex, and it doesn't cause the emotional and physical damage that sexual rejection is so known for in marriages that I'm working with for the most part. So the first thing your partner might feel if you reject sex is they're not wanted. They start telling themselves, I'm not desirable. You don't want me anymore. I've done something that I've lost you. I used to have it, but I don't anymore. And this is especially true if sex is the primary way your partner feels close or valued by you. It may trigger shame, which turns into anger. When someone shows up as frustrated, sulking, or withdrawn, that's usually due to shame. The shame in their head sounds like something's wrong with me. I shouldn't want this so much. I'm asking for too much. When a person looks at rejection, when they're getting rejected by their partner and they begin feeling shame, these are the thoughts they have. Because shame is so uncomfortable, it may get covered up by distance, silence, and defensiveness. If your partner is extremely defensive, it could be rooted in them feeling a lot of shame around this whole sexual area. It may activate old attachment wounds for them, being rejected or overlooked in their childhood or in their past, not being enough, having needs dismissed or unmet. Your partner may not be reacting to this no, but to the accountability, the accumulation of vulnerability over time. It makes them feel lonely, even in a loving relationship. When a partner is continually rejected in the bedroom, they begin feeling all alone. People see sex as one of the few places where they can feel fully desired by their partner. And when that doorway is closed, they are alone in their life, in their marriage. That's how they think about it. They may think like, I don't know how to reach you anymore. I don't know how to touch you. I don't know how to make you feel close to me. I feel alone in this relationship. And this is the kind of feeling that oftentimes leads to them seeking people outside the marriage. You may not have even realized it when you said no, but because you weren't able to label it, what was going on with you, they took the no as something wrong with them. It may create fear about the relationship's future. So repeated no's, especially without reassurance or any kind of presence from you, can create anxiety, long-term incompatibility, fear of drifting apart. They may have doubts about if they'll ever be wanted in the bedroom in the future in your life. And they take it to this depth because they have the experience to feel this way underneath. And if they're not being reassured by you, then they go to that default of just not feeling important to you, loved by you, or necessary anymore. And if there's still no validation, they may start feeling like they are isolated, like no one knows anymore who they are, what they're like, no one desires them. They're alone in this place within the marriage, and they don't know how to tell you that, except they react to the rejection in the bedroom. So what can you do when you don't want sex to make the hurt less? First of all, reassure with desire. Tell them when you say no, I still want you, even when I'm not up for sex, but I'm just too exhausted, or my stress is low, or I'm feeling sick, or I'm feeling overwhelmed by work pressure. Whatever it is, you have to name it. You name what it is so it doesn't blame your partner. When people actually start blaming their partner, well, you want it all the time, it's all you want, that right away is forcing them into the shame mode. You want to keep the focus on why you don't want sex right now. Something as simple as my body's just exhausted right now. But then come back. I love you and I desire you. Can we cuddle later so we can have that closeness, but I don't have to overwhelm my body or have sex? That would be a nice way of saying, you are still important to me. I want to be next to you. I desire you, but I just don't have the energy to have sex with you. And then staying emotionally involved with them, like talking about what's going on, sharing your vulnerabilities, walking, going for a walk, holding their hand, telling them how much they mean to you. Remind them of things you remember about them that make them feel special. This lessens the rejection, because remember, when you say no, you have no idea what they're feeling. The bottom line is, consent is non-negotiable. You should never say yes when you mean no, but it's important that you stay aware and stay present in their life so they don't take it that it's their fault or something they're doing wrong. It's what your needs are at the moment. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much.